The holidays are a time for friends and family.
Welcome back to Pete's Corner. I'm Claire Thomas.
And I'm Kelsey Briggs.
Lots of holidays are full of friends and family gatherings. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because honestly, there's not a lot of pressure and there's great food.
I would have to agree with you, Claire, on the great food. Now, I'm from Oklahoma, so we call it dressing, but it's otherwise known as stuffing. What's one of your favorite dishes?
I love my grandma's homemade potatoes. She makes them every Thanksgiving and they're so good.
I'll tell you what, mashed potatoes are the key staple to any Thanksgiving dinner. Now, there's a lot to celebrate here in the community and also give back, and this year, Stillwater is hosting their 36th annual Thanksgiving dinner. Preston Moore has more on the story.
Thanksgiving is upon us. Whether you're looking forward to spending time with your family, traveling, or safely catching up with your grandparents, it's a time we're all familiar with. But some people are celebrating differently this year. The Stillwater Thanksgiving Community Dinner is a 36-year tradition in Stillwater. Christina Morrill is on the Turkey Squad, the group that runs it, and she's had to make a few changes to the dinner.
We would have over 100 volunteers. We would have an in-person meal. It was truly a community event. It wasn't just for those in need. We wanted people to the community to come gather, especially people that maybe not have their family come home anymore. And so going from a tray and serving 1,000 meals in person, we had to pivot and go to food boxes this year.
Thanksgiving is going to look a little bit different this year for all of us, but most families who celebrate this holiday will still be spending a lot of time in their kitchens nonetheless. Stillwater High School senior Alan Campbell is spending time elsewhere preparing for the community dinner. Alan has a donation box set up at Homeland, which is helping distribute the food boxes this year. He's accumulated 700 cans so far through the box.
Normally I'll come by either in the morning before high school starts up or then afterwards, since it's just a swing by between then and our house. And I'll take a box from my house and I'll just take the cans from here, put it in that box, and then I'll just leave the box here.
Christina and the Turkey Squad have had a lot of success since taking over the event 5 years ago. This year, they're already prepared to serve over 1,400 meals, and that number is only growing as we look forward to Thanksgiving. For more information on the Stillwater Community Thanksgiving Dinner, you can visit their Facebook page or contact Christina. For Pete's Corner, I'm Preston Moore.
While this is a great season of giving, there's always an opportunity to give back outside of the holiday season. Call the Salvation Army for more information.
Have you been wondering what to get your family members for Christmas? I never can find anything for my mom because she's so picky, but last year I found the perfect gift for her at the Prairie Arts Center. Mackenzie Coker knows all about those and can tell you more.
The holiday pop-up art shops at the Prairie Arts Center is just one event in Stillwater that will bring holiday cheer this season. The pop-up art shop will be held on Saturday, December 5th from 10 to 2 at the Prairie Arts Center located on Duck Street.
We always do one right after Thanksgiving. We do one the following week of the first week in December, really, and people really look forward to it.
There will be 15 to 20 local artists selling and showing their work to the community.
This event will feature many local artists from the area. One in particular is the Senior Associate Vice President for Research at OSU by day and a woodworker by night.
I'm a wood turner, so I turn bowls, vases, Christmas tree. This time of year I turn Christmas trees. But my preference really is segmented wood turning.
Normally, the event is held indoors, but due to COVID, changes have been made.
But we did one in July outside and it worked really well. And we do one every year at the holiday season. And so we're going to do one outside this year due to COVID.
Events like this in Stillwater give local artists a place to display their work and give the community another opportunity to shop local for the holidays.
It's been my first experience with the Prairie Arts Center this fall, and I've just been very pleased with how supportive they are of all the local artists.
The art shop is put on in collaboration with the Stillwater Farmers Market, and there will be hot chocolate and other festive treats provided by Good Little Eater. For Pete's Corner, I'm Mackenzie Coker.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Kelsey, I think I'm going to go back this year to get my mom another present.
I think that's a wonderful idea. And also, while we're talking about downtown, I know Merry Main Street is going on. And while I might not know much about that, Katie Pelzil does. Let's hear the story.
During the holiday season, Main Street isn't just a typical street in Stillwater. It is transformed into a holiday attraction known as Merry Main Street in the heart of downtown. City Councilor Elaine Zanotti and Shannon Williams, co-owner of Gray's Goods, coordinate the event to bring a fun holiday experience to town. Combining old traditions with new, the event has something for everyone.
The lights are really pretty, and I'm not from here, so it's something that I'm not used to seeing, and my town didn't really do that, and I think it's really cool that Stillwater puts on that show for everyone.
In 2019, the 4 weekends between Thanksgiving and Christmas featured shopping, food, family activities, and live music. Specialty shops were featured on the weekends in climate-controlled domes to provide a different kind of shopping experience. However, the pandemic has changed Merry Main Street a little bit this year.
It may not be the white Christmas everyone is dreaming of, but it will be a bright one. The entire street will be lit up, and there will be a display of over 85,000 lights set to holiday music. This is a new addition to Merry Main Street to accommodate for social distancing. Everyone can enjoy this new light show, as well as lights all around Stillwater.
This new light show started last Saturday and will go until January 10th.
Last year I heard about all the stuff happening on Main Street in Stillwater, and I'm really excited to go this year and look at the lights and probably make my boyfriend come with me and hang out around town.
Light shows on Main Street will happen daily, as well as carriage rides down the street on Saturdays. Everyone in Stillwater is being encouraged to put up their own lights to bring some hope and joy into this uncertain time. So make sure to stop by, listen to some holiday classics, watch the light show, and have a Merry Christmas. For Pete's Corner, I'm Katie Pelzo.
My favorite thing during the holiday season is all the decorations that OSU puts up. OSU is known for having a beautiful campus, but the decorations make it that much better. Ryan Carnes has more.
Traditions. We all have our set of holiday must-dos. Spending time with family, eating good meals, and of course, decorating everything in sight. Oklahoma State is continuing their own tradition of decorating differently this year. The Fanfare of Lights, where many different students and faculty groups would come together to celebrate the turning on of the displays, will be in a virtual setting this year.
This year is much different, where many of those groups and won't be participating because of our COVID-19 social distancing protocols.
Thousands of LEDs will still light up the campus, with the biggest display being at the Edmund Lowe Library. However, due to budget cutbacks, not every light will be up this year.
The process of decorating OSU begins way earlier than most would think. The team begins in July, taking inventory of the lights already here and buying new decorations, such as these.
Facilities management enlists the help of many different people to help put the displays together, such as electricians for the mass amount of voltage and wiring, roofers to build scaffolding and hang up the big wreath, and landscapers to handle the rest of the beautifying. Some of us may take these lights for granted, but for those who stick around, they will have something delightful to help take their mind off these crazy times.
This year, I think it's important because we sure need something to help brighten us up and lift us up, but it's also, there's still staff and faculty here, but we're doing it for the community as well.
It doesn't happen overnight, and making sure that the displays went up was important to the university and the community. After all, Oklahoma State was founded on Christmas Day over 100 years ago. For Pete's Corner, I'm Ryan Carnes.
Thanks, Ryan. It's so nice seeing all the lights and decorations that OSU puts up.
And while they have all the beautiful lights and decorations on campus, this is a time when campus gets a little lonely. Now, we're wondering what all the students are going to do in the 2 months that they're going home. Reporter Clay Cottrell has the story.
Earlier this year, Oklahoma State, alongside many other universities, announced their adjusted calendar for the fall 2020 semester. This plan involves students having the option to either attend in-person classes or online alternatives for the majority of the semester. However, after the week-long break for Thanksgiving, all in-person classes will be moved online.
This year is going to be different in many ways, with masks and social distancing topping the list.
With Thanksgiving break next week, students will have the option to return to campus in Stillwater or stay at home through finals and Christmas break.
According to survey results, 22% of students said that they would be taking the rest of the semester online. Here's what some students had to say about their decision.
After Thanksgiving, I'm going to come back up here for 2 weeks because my roommates will be here and I want to hang out with them. And then I'll go home for Christmas.
After Thanksgiving, I'm definitely going to come back here. I feel like, I don't want to stay home for a very long amount of time, like all at once. It'd be nice to come here and finish out my finals.
The intent of moving the semester to virtual classes after Thanksgiving break is to avoid students traveling home, possibly contracting COVID-19, and then returning to campus where they have a higher chance of spreading the virus. Although students will return to Stillwater either way, students believe this is a healthy implementation.
I definitely think it's a good thing that students have the choice. I'm sure a lot of students are just going to go home and stay there, but I'm sure a lot of other students kind of want the decision to. So I definitely think it's a very healthy thing.
After winter break, OSU plans to continue the same online or in-person options for classes. With Pete's Corner, I'm Clay Cottrell.
The angel tree behind us gives us a great opportunity to give back to those in our community. All you have to do is take a paper off the tree, fill out the information provided, and then go to the store, pick up the supplies, and drop it off at the location. Now, Hartley Best has more.
With Christmas right around the corner, the citizens of Stillwater are coming together to bring joy and good tidings to those around them. Countryside Church in Stillwater has a tree dedicated to their community called the Giving Tree. Lindsay Gorski, a small group leader at Countryside, explains the meaning behind the Giving Tree and what Countryside does to help those in need during this Christmas season.
So this Christmas, Countryside decided to change up their giving tree a little bit. Every year they have a tree, kind of like an angel tree, where they ask people to donate specific items and stuff for just shelters that are in need. But this year, Countryside decided to start helping people in the local community. So they're donating to local food banks and local shelters that are in need because they're very in need because of COVID this year.
If you would like to donate to Countryside's Giving Tree, you can come on over to Countryside Baptist Church, located here on Western and 19th Street. Lindsay began leading 11th and 12th grade girls every Sunday and shares her experience with Countryside.
So I am a small group leader at Countryside, so I volunteer to lead a group of 11th and 12th grade girls in high school. And we just get together every Sunday and have a small group and talk about the Bible study we're going through. And then on Wednesday nights, we come here and we get to all worship together with 6th through 12th grade, boys and girls. So it's really fun.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. For Pete's Corner, I'm Hartley Best.
This is such a special time to be thankful and grateful for what we have. If 2020 taught us anything, it's to show love to our friends and family as we kick off 2021.
Let this new year bring in health, happiness, and hope. And from all your friends at Pete's Corner, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and whichever you choose to celebrate. For the final time this semester, I'm Kelsey Briggs.
I'm Claire Thomas. Thank you.
And go Popes!